Hello, welcome to jessieathome.com. This video is part of the set of videos to help you along with the Red Heart In Love with Color throw. So you can find the link to where you can find the Red Heart pattern below this video. And if you're not at jessieathome.com and you want to find the rest of the videos, there's also a link. If you're on YouTube, there's also a link in the description box that will take you to the post where all of the videos for this blanket are lined up together. In addition to the link, as I said, that will take you to redheart.com, that will where you can, it will actually take you directly to this pattern on redheart.com, so you can print it out, you can follow along on it on your computer screen, and you can also, while you're there, if you need to order your yarn, you can order your yarn from Red Heart. This blanket is made with Red Hearts with Love yarn, which comes in a large variety of colors, and also a 6.0 millimeter crochet hook. So we are making the corner motif in this video, and there's only 4 of them in the blanket. I am using the Red Heart with Love yarn. I just might not be making it in exactly the right color pattern as is in the blanket, but the colors don't really matter for learning what you're doing. So we are going to start off with our little slip knot, and to begin we're going to chain 4 and join with a slip knot to form a ring. As always, when I work into this ring, I will be working over top of the tail of my yarn so that when I do my finishing, I can pull on this to tighten up that loop, and it's also started the weaving in for me. Okay, so for row 1, we're chaining 3, 2 double crochet into the ring. Now it says chain 2, 3 double crochet into the ring twice. Okay, so chain 2, 1, 2, 3 double crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2, 3 double crochet into the ring. It said to do that twice, right? And we fasten off. Okay. Now the pattern says turn. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be turning. Don't turn. Everything is worked on the right side on this pattern. I'm not sure why in the triangle motif and in the corner motif I wrote in turn on those rows. I don't know why I did that. You do need to rotate, but you don't want to turn. Thankfully it does at least say with right sides facing on the following rows, so hopefully that didn't confuse people too much. So now we're on to row 2 with the right side facing, so working from the right side. Join the next color in the top of the beginning chain 3. So here we go, top of our beginning chain 3, and as usual, you know what I'm gonna say, my chain stitches are too tight. To be perfectly honest with you, I use a starting double crochet most of the time, not a chain stitch, but that was a little bit more advanced technique, so I wanted to do this exactly as the pattern was written here. I now chain 3, double crochet into that same stitch. Okay, we're double crocheting into the same space, the first stitch, which is the same one that we just made this chain 3 come out of. Got to get my needle back in there again, my hook back in there. Now double crochet into the next stitch. So we're going to go into the next one and do 1 more double crochet. Chain 1. 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet into this corner space. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. See how we made a new corner here? Chain 1. Do the same thing in this corner. 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and we've made another corner. Now we're going to chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and then double crochet into the next stitch. So we're skipping this stitch and double crocheting into this one, and then 2 double crochet into the last stitch. 1, 2. We're making 3/4 of the square, okay, because this is going to corner itself around one of the large squares, and so we need a nice 90-degree angle here. Now we fasten off, and again, don't turn. You do have to rotate to get back to here again, but you do not want to flip, because this entire piece is worked from the right side. So row 3, there's only 3 rows in this little guy. We are going to, with right side facing, join next color in the top of the beginning, chain 3. So we're starting it the same way that we started row 2. Weave and then do a chain 3. And we double crochet into that same first stitch. Okay, so we have the chain 3 and the double crochet both coming out of the top of this chain 3 of the previous row. And now we're going to double crochet into the next stitch. Now chain 1 and 3 double crochet into the next chain 1 space. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet into this corner, making the corner on this row. 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. Now chain 1 and 3 double crochet into the next chain 1 space. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet into this corner, making this corner. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. Now chain 1, 3 double crochet into this very last chain 1 space. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip 1, so we're skipping this double crochet, and we're going to double crochet into the next one. Okay, so we skipped this one, and we double crocheted into the next one, and then 2 double crochet into our last stitch. Whoop, split my yarn. Don't normally split this yarn. There you go. Now fasten off, leaving a long tail to help sew your motifs together. And as usual, if you make the mistake and you clip it, don't fret. It'll either be able to be sewn up with its neighbor's yarn, or you'll just add another piece on when you need it. Okay, you'll want to fasten, you'll want to weave in all of your other ends. I would recommend either doing them as you finished each row, which is what I did because it made me feel like I didn't have as many ends to weave in by doing them all as they happened. Or I would at least recommend weaving in all your ends as you complete each motif, so you don't have all the motifs done and then have to weave in all the ends. But honestly, you do what makes you happy. I just like to try to not have to do them all at once because it's my least favorite thing to do. So here we have our corner motif, and you can see we have a nice little 90-degree angle here to work around one of the big, here let me grab one, we have the big square, and this motif fits right around the corner of it. Okay, so there you go, and we still have one more video left to show you how to stick all these little guys together again. I hope that was helpful for you.